What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to include my fasting schedule, my current fasting schedule. I took a video of a meal so you guys could see what that looks like. As promised, I'm going to lay out exactly what I did to transform from fat to fit. Let's say, for example, it's Thursday, the 21st of February right now, okay? And you want to start this and go through it with me. Sometimes it's important to just ease your body into it. So if you want to do a meal a day for the next couple days and then do a 48 before Monday, jumping straight in, if you've never fasted before, to a 72-hour fast is very challenging. If you need to take 2 days to get into it, it's not a big deal. Just do it. If you know anyone that needs this content or wants to come through the whole process with us right now, share this content. I'm only going to go through this whole process once. First of all, you need accountability photos. Every 7 days, you need accountability photos and measurements. How are you supposed to look back at how far you've came if you don't have proof of what you did? You're going to wish you had them if you don't take them. Have you ever heard the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail? Plan your fasts, plan your meals, plan your workouts, plan everything. Because I'll tell you, something's going to come up and it's going to try to throw you off track. And if you don't have a plan, you're basically just wandering around hoping that you can follow along with something. If you guys want my fasting schedule, I'm going to link it down below. My current fasting schedule is, I'm doing a 72-hour fast till Saturday night. I ate on Wednesday night. Then I'm going to do OMAD on Sunday the 24th. And I'm going to eat after my training on Monday. And then that's when it's going to start 48 hours, 72 hours, repeat. So by the time I'm down here, I should be down at least 20, 25 pounds or more. So if you want to follow along and you want to lose 20, 30 pounds, go for it. If you guys want to see my food, I'm also going to be putting that in Instagram. So everything that I consume over the next 30 days. My goal for my current plan is 48 hours, and 72 hours. I understand that that's an aggressive cut and that not everyone can follow that, or there's things that are going to come up in your life that are going to... It's important to map out holidays, birthdays, any type of special occasion, work event that you know you're going to need to eat, whatever. You can always shift your schedule a little bit around and then just get back on track. It's not a race. Like, it's nice to have fast results, but you're gonna get fast results if you just do it anyways. Most people use some type of excuse that, oh, well, I messed up, so now I'm gonna go pig out, or now I'm gonna go do whatever. Well, you know, if you mess up, just recognize that you messed up and just move on like nothing happened. Like, of course, don't give yourself the excuse of doing that every day. That's counterproductive, but I'm just saying, don't beat yourself up and then not do anything. Doesn't make sense. If you want good results, you can get them. All you gotta do is just be consistent. So I take accountability photos every 7 days, measurements every 7 days, weight every 7 days. Weight I can kind of do a little bit more often, but I try not to obsess over the scale because it kind of throws me off a little bit. So I just try to stay away from it. Once a week's good enough for me. I know that if I follow along that schedule, I'm going to lose, between 5 and 10 pounds a week anyways. So it's not like a big deal. In my personal opinion, you need to do some form of exercise. So whether that's just walking or whether that's going to the gym and working out. Typically, I actually eat on all my workout days that I lift so that I don't tax myself too bad. So I got a way of repairing. But for most people starting out, I recommend just walk for like 1 to 2 hours a day. Just go for a walk. The pace is important. Okay, there's no point in going for a walk and slowly sauntering on. If that's all you're capable of, great. At least you're out there doing it. But eventually you want to hold a pace that it would be challenging to hold a conversation with someone else. You're kind of having a little bit of a labored breathing. That's okay. That's perfect. You'll be roasting body fat if you're in ketosis. Me personally, I do a 5x5, and down below I'll link apps for Android and Apple, and then you guys could download just a basic app and it'll keep track of all your workouts and tell you when to move up in weight. It's really handy, so you don't have to do it all yourself. And that it's important to take measurements as well as scale weight is because sometimes your body holds water when you're going through the process. So you're gonna end up all of a sudden losing a whole bunch of weight, and then you're gonna like either plateau. Some people even put on water, which everyone calls you and they're like, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing. It's just that your body wasn't comfortable going lower than that weight, so it started pulling in water. It'll let go of the water. Just let it do its thing. It might be healing something else in your body, and it might need that extra water to do something else. So throughout the whole process, my first week, I'll go higher fat just so that my body can it's just a little bit easier than if you just go straight to no fat. Then you don't have anything to keep you satiated for a longer period of time. So I just keep the fat in there knowing that I'm not going to lose as much, but I don't really care because I know I'm going to stick to it and it's just going to come off anyways. So I recommend a little bit higher fat, maybe like 50-60% for the first week, and then cut back on the fat from there. It'll always help you feel a little more satiated. You don't need a lot of food when it's pulling all the calories it needs off your body fat. You're just doing it to kind of keep yourself sane, and you need the protein after you work out. How do you expect to make any gains if you don't put anything in? We aren't technically looking at making huge gains. We're looking at losing body fat, but it is still important to make sure that you're not working out, breaking down muscle, and then not having anything to repair it. When it comes to goal setting, it's really important just to set an end goal, but don't set a duration. Just know that if you do what you need to do and you follow the program, you will reach the goal you want. If you set crazy timelines that you think are achievable, all you're going to do is get down and not celebrate the success that you're already having. Don't put a time limit on it. Do the work and see how long it takes. Trust me, you'll meet your goal way quicker doing it this way than you will by putting an arbitrary number that you have to hit and then being all down on yourself and then wanting to eat or do something foolish just because you didn't hit a stupid number. Your body could be doing a whole bunch of different things like holding water and doing all kinds of changes in your body and hormones, and you may actually be at the weight that you want to be at and your body's just holding the water and you're going to be down on yourself for nothing. Throw the timeline out the window, make a goal, follow the program, and see how long it takes you. So as a recap, accountability photos and measurements. Plan your fast. Plan your meals. Walk 2 hours a day or work out. Salt water. On my current fasting program, I do take in snake juice or salt water, whatever you want to call it. I will link a video down below on how that's made. Congratulations, you know how it's done. So follow along with me. If you guys want to participate in posting things on Instagram so I can help cheer on your success, then use the hashtag FastUntilRipped. My Instagram is always100. Thank you for joining me on this video. Comment, like, share, and subscribe.